I'm thinking, well, you find that puzzling that people are like that. And I think, I'm pretty sure that's 99% of all entrepreneurs that I know.
Yes, well, having said that, the numbers don't baffle me, but there's a lot on the online world that baffles me. Do you know what I mean? So, so everything, we're all struggling at something.
That's why you and I are. So, for our listeners, you and I have come up with this brilliant workshop that we're going to host together. And I do think it's a brilliant workshop because you are going to teach everybody how to understand their numbers, and I'm going to teach them how to win more business using LinkedIn. So it really is like I think it's such a great combination for people. So we will let people know when that's happening.
Yes.
But I find it really fascinating. How do people work with you at the minute then, Carmel? If someone's listening to this and goes, oh my goodness, I really need that help, how do people work with you at the minute?
At the minute, I have an online course, and that goes. I do. It's there throughout the year, but I do about 4 times a year. I do a 6-week guided online guided course.
When's the next one?
The next one's on the 10th of September.
Okay, well that will be. It might be actually the day after this goes out.
Okay. And then the next time will be at the beginning of January.
Okay. But they can do that on their own as well, can they?
Pardon?
They can do that on their own as well.
They can do that on their own. They will also have access to the previous recordings. I record all the online training.
Yes.
So they have access to those recordings anyway. So, but the next guided online one will be in January.
And what if people don't like online courses? How else can they work with you?
They, if you go to carmelseery.com, I have a website there. You can just get in touch with me. I have a PDF download that, depending where you are in the business, you're like my top 5 tips where you are. You can contact me there. Via email at hello@carmelseery.com, and we'll just hop on a discovery call and just see exactly where you are. I have different services for different people depending on where they are in their business.
Oh, okay.
Some people want the one-to-one. Some people will do the course, and other people will just maybe want a day training or session or some information.
Yes.
It depends on what suits them.
And as you say, it crosses borders. So let's not talk about borders. Not a good topic right now. But it crosses borders. So really you can work with clients from all over the world, right?
Yes, I do. And I have clients from the UK. I work with clients in the UK. But yes, it is. It can work in the US as well, and anywhere.
Excellent. Well, Carmel, it's been, of course, very informative and lovely to have you on the podcast today.
I'm delighted to be talking to you, Louise. Thanks a million.
All right. Thanks, Carmel.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So just popping in here at the end to say that it's lovely to have Carmel on the podcast because her and I did have that meet up in Dublin over a year ago now and have got to know each other quite well in the last year. And I think management accounting, it just makes so much sense. So do go and check her website out. It's carmelseery.com. And at the very least, think about where you're making more money, what you're doing in your business that's making more money and you should be doing more of. And I look forward to speaking to you on the podcast next week. Just to let you know in advance, we are going to be really taking more of a focus on LinkedIn on the podcast going forward. So we're almost at our episode 100. And after 100, it's going to be very much focused on how I can help you to use LinkedIn to raise your profile and grow your business. So keep an eye out for that. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Social Bee podcast. Come and join us over at www.socialbeeni.com and let's start creating a buzz about your business. And if you like what you hear, please pop over to iTunes and leave me a review. I'd really appreciate it. See you next time.